Okay, first, I have with me here in the studio, we have Rahul Roy. He's an actor. He met Peter Mukerjea a couple of times. He joined us yesterday. Shazia Ilmi worked with Peter Mukerjea in Star News. Advaita Kala is an author tracking this story. Simi Chandoke has many inside angles to this. And of course, Anil Dharker, well-known author and columnist, also following this keenly. Thank you very much for joining us. Full-frame pictures now, Indrani Mukerjea. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, I want to just add two bits of information here with you. There has been no exposure of Indrani Mukerjea to the media, which is not surprising. Her face has not been shown. She's not been allowed to interact. When she wears a black mask on her face, she can't even see if there's the media around. Indrani Mukerjea, if she knew the media was around, could be saying something. We've had various situations. Sharada scam, for example. One of the principal protagonists sees the media, screams out, says that one statement. She's not allowed any exposure. Okay, fine. Second thing which we are hearing is, there has been no attempt by the police to get Peter Mukerjea and Indrani Mukerjea face to face. Because Peter Mukerjea would be very happy in this situation to believe that what he believed, that his wife fooled him, is the version. Now, should Peter Mukerjea be made to sit face to face with Indrani Mukerjea, should the police watch the body language of both to completely come to the conclusion that it's all and only Indrani Mukerjea's fault and Peter Mukerjea just was fooled by her. Now, apparently Peter Mukerjea refused to sit with Indrani Mukerjea. That confrontation of both sides facing each other, in my view, is essential. It would tell a lot about the real story. Anil Dharker, what do you think? Is it important for both sides to be put face to face?
Well, I would give the police and Rakesh Maria particularly the benefit of doubt in this case in how he's conducting the probe.
Okay.
Because possibly he wants...
why?
He wants separately to talk to them.
Because the greatest provocation would be... So, point here would be, just I'm coming... You see, if Indrani Mukerjea is the only person at fault, then Peter Mukerjea can turn around to her and say, see, you lied to me on this, you lied to me on this, you fooled me on this, you fooled me on this. And then we can see how the police can see for themselves, investigators, how Indrani Mukerjea reacts. Because if she has any information to the contrary, she'll say so. So more information will come.
Normally what would happen is that you get the protagonist, in this case the ex-husband also, Indrani, Peter Mukerjea, to be questioned separately. Get their stories, try and trip them up.
Ex-husband is there. Sorry, ex-husband is there. Ex-husband is there. Mikhail is there. Driver. No. Driver is there in Indrani. There are 4 people in that room and the investigators. No, sorry, sir. They're not separate. The only person who's separate is Peter Mukerjea.
I think.
So, Rahul.
If I can come in. There are a lot of suspects out here, but where is Peter is concerned? And I think this is. If we look at it from Peter's point of view, I think he should be selfish. He should demand to be confronting Indrani, because if he's claiming that he was being gullible, and he wants to make his point, if he is put in front of Indrani, that body language of his will be able to prove that he was made a fool out of, or he was gullible. But the very fact that he's trying to shy away from that, in any case he's coming across right now in a very, very poor light. And that he's not pushing this agenda of trying to come in front of Indrani, trying to get to that confrontation, is going to prolong this issue and is going to continue to show him in a poor light.
No, because I can understand when Peter Mukerjea says, and I'd like to get Advaita and Shazia. If Peter Mukerjea says, you know, I avoided the conversation on where Sheena was because I didn't want to fight with my wife. There would be fireworks at home. She wouldn't like it. It was an unpleasant situation inside the house. I did not want that. Now, okay.
You can't bury your head in the sand anymore.
Okay. Now, exactly, Rahul. So now who's avoiding the fireworks? I say that let the Mumbai police have those fireworks in the car police station. Let them put husband and wife face to face, Advaita. Let the husband tell the wife, you fooled me. You lied to me. I was oblivious of the 1992-93 affidavits. I was oblivious to everything. I was a good husband. You murdered her. You never told me about it. You said that she was in the US. You lied to me. Basic point, Peter Mukerjea should grab the opportunity, Advaita, to say to Indrani, looking at her eye to eye, that Indrani Mukerjea, you were fooled, you fooled me, you told me she was in the US, why did you fool me? Why would the police not allow that situation to play out? I go understand it. But I think that a lot of the truth will come out of that friction. Advaita, what do you think?
I think, I think right at the get-go, when his first comments came out in the press, he was already in self-preservation mode. He said, if the police have made this arrest, they obviously are going on something. And then subsequently, even in the audio clips that you played out, I mean, you see two different versions of what he knows about, the relationship between Indrani Mukerjea and Sheena Bora. So I think here's somebody who is acting in self-preservation mode. And that's very, very clear. So I think you are going to see some sort of resistance when it comes to a full-on controversy.
No, why is he Advaita? How? Okay, he's a very influential man. He's the founder of INX and NewsX. But the fact is that he is also, one of the players in the game. I'm not saying as an accused. He's the principal member of the family. He's the person who's been fooled. He should be made to be confronted. Now, if he went with his brother, I'll just show some pictures right now of the two brothers waiting outside their house, and then pictures of them entering the police station. Gautam Mukerjea, brother, I don't know what exactly he does, but he stays in Goa. He does something in Goa. Gautam Mukerjea and Peter Mukerjea go to the police station. Gautam Mukerjea, that is it, outside the house. The person you're seeing on Peter's left, Peter holding the red cell phone, walking on, right? There he is, right? And with him in the car is Gautam Mukerjea. Third person, I don't know. There they go. Yellow shirt, Gautam Mukerjea with specs. Now, Peter Mukerjea goes with a written statement. Shazia, my question is, what written statement? Go face the facts. Confront your wife. He should be waiting for this opportunity to go and directly confront, because if he's been fooled to this extent, Shazia, right, he should grab the opportunity and say, I'm going to confront Indrani and all these people head on. I have nothing to hide. I will not hide behind some statement. Why statement? Let the police record whatever I have to say. I am honest and I am innocent. You can take your lawyer with you. Yeah,
for reasons of sheer, for reasons of sheer objectivity, I would tend to agree with you. But knowing Peter even a little bit, as one does, he stands out as a nice man. He stands out as an affable man. He stands out as a thoroughly decent gentleman.
No, this is not about decency.
For me to accept this is difficult.
Because he's
but the fact of the matter is,
Shazia, the point is because he's a decent man.
I agree with you.
Because he's a nice man, he should confront his wife.
Peter can't pretend to be Alice in Wonderland.
One second. Yes, what are you saying, Shazia?
I agree. So, Arnab, let me finish. Yeah. I don't think Peter can pretend to be in Alice in Wonderland, a hapless victim, so to speak, of this entire situation. There is too much here which is murky, and the way the layers keep revealing themselves. So I refuse to believe that there is this queen pin, and she managed to wield such power that everybody just became tools of her objective, and Peter knows nothing about it. It's difficult even for me and many people who know Peter well. But they would have to come clean on this and say that no, Peter is definitely hiding something. Yeah. It is not natural. Peter is not a moron to start with. He's a reasonable, intelligent man, to say the least.
So why would he not confront his wife?
That is baffling, really.
No, why would he not? Why would he not confront his wife?
Let me tell you, but no. But Arnab, I tell you why. Even if he confronts his wife, knowing whatever one knows from the evidence on the table, the facts that are available, Indrani will not bat an eyelid. Indrani is
sorry, Shazia. Simi, please.
This was a murder which was almost perfect. Until the tip-off from Meerut happened.
No, one second.
I did it. I'm telling you, Indrani can beat a polygraph.
Simi,
She's managed to keep the charade.
Not so much. It's not so much for the benefit. I wouldn't say it's for the benefit of Indrani, but I'll tell you, if somebody questioned my dignity or put me in a situation where my integrity, my dignity has been stripped bare, even if I'm unable to convince that person who has put me in that situation, at least I would stand in front of other people who have questioned that of me and try and convince them and put that person on on that block and say, okay, now I'll question. And I would do that with Indrani in front of the cops and everything, at least for their benefit, that I have nothing to hide.
Exactly.
No,
Rahul, Simi on
His own son has made allegations. His own son has said that he had spoken to his dad about the foul
Indrani,
play.
I agree with you.
No, Simi.
Everything.
No, one sec. Just a point here. Now, understand one thing. Simi, okay, go ahead. Simi.
He may be a moron, he may be a man in love, whatever you want to call him. But the fact is that his son claims that he did speak to him and he did try and warn him that there was foul play. How come somebody as intelligent as Peter decided to do nothing about a girl who was so much part of their lives? He claims to be in love with his wife. Why didn't he try and find out about a girl who was so much part of his own wife's life?
Okay, now here's simple.
And your son's girlfriend.
No,
and he claims to be loving. Where was the love and the softness when it came to his son? His life?
Can I just come to a couple of points here? Now remember, there are some reports that Peter Mukerjea also met the children, Sheena and Mikhail, around 2004 in Guwahati, accompanied by Indrani. Now, if this is true, we can ask if Peter was trying to, conceal something. Now, I think the point you raised is very significant. Your son comes to you and says that, Father, I think Sheena has been murdered. Now, let's be polite about, what do you mean foul play? Somebody goes missing and you say foul play, which means what foul play? That something has happened to her. The person never comes back. So obviously the indication of foul play is murder. Right? So your son is coming to you and saying, Father, I think my girlfriend, who is your wife's sister, as per her claim, has been murdered. And you say, son, I don't believe you. And on top of it, the son goes to a police station and tries to lodge a missing person complaint. Did Peter know about that? Was he aware that Indrani, as per reports, had convinced the police that Sheena is in the US? Did he know that Indrani had gone to the police and said that Peter Mukerjea's son was actually stalking her and the poor girl ran away to the US? Given that there was an attempt at lodging a police complaint, should Peter not have tried to do more to find out about Sheena's whereabouts? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Peter Mukerjea's defense to all of this, and all of this is the blind belief, Advaita, of being absolutely, totally and hopelessly in love with his wife. The belief that springs out of eternal love for your wife. Now, if that is the case, and if this man, Advaita, has been deceived to this extent, then I think he should grab an opportunity to go and confront the wife. Why is he avoiding a face-to-face interaction with his wife? In fact, he told me yesterday that my greatest concern is I have had no access to my wife. He is being given that access to his wife now, even if that is to see her face. If he's so much in love, Advaita, to see her face also, he should grab the opportunity to meet her. Why is he going there and doing everything to avoid any contact with her, Advaita, and hide behind a written statement? Doesn't add up. Advaita, what do you think? I'm coming to you after that.
I think you're framing this, I think you're framing this in emotion. I think that's the context in which you're putting it. But I really do believe that this is strategy. I really don't think that this is really about emotion. This is about self-preservation. It's about willful ignorance through the marriage, which he, I think, attempted to extend.
Okay, we're getting some live pictures from the Khad police station. Sorry to interrupt you there. Some live pictures of Khad police station. That's Rakesh Maria coming out. Rakesh Maria, Mumbai Police Commissioner, personally carrying out the entire investigation. And it appears he's moving towards the cameras. It appears he's going to make a statement. Now, everyone else being told to move out, mics being moved forward, Rakesh Maria is moving, Mumbai Police Commissioner moving towards the press. He's not getting into his car, which means we are having a live press conference. Yes, Rakesh Maria is addressing the media, and Times Now is cutting live. We'll be back. We'll be back.
बैठो यार Sir, what was the outcome of the Yes, sir. आपने कहा था कि संजीव खन्ना के आने के बाद में एक मिनट सर स्टार्ट योर ब्रीफिंग सर
This morning we have recovered the skeletal remains of the deceased Sheena Bora. We've also recovered Sheena Bora's passport from Dehradun today. This would negate the theory that Sheena Bora went to the US. Third, we've just interrogated the third accused, and he has confessed to his complicity in the crime. Further investigation is going on, and our teams, as I mentioned yesterday, our teams have gone to other parts of the country for investigation. We've got the remand of the third accused up to the 31st, and further investigation is on.
What about the DNA?
We have recovered the skeletal remains today. Tomorrow we shall be dispatching for the DNA test. देखिए, आज सवेरे हमने पेन के पास से डिसीज के जो स्केलेटल रिमेन्स हैं वो हमने आज सवेरे रिकवर किए। डिसीज शीना बोरा का जो पासपोर्ट है वो हमने देहरादून से आज रिकवर किया है। इसके अलावा जो तीसरा अक्यूज्ड है उसके इंटरोगेशन में उसने अपने रोल इस केस में उसने एक्सेप्ट किया है। हमने मिखाइल से भी पूछताछ की। मिखाइल ने भी हमें कुछ पॉइंट्स दिए हैं, वो हम वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं। फर्दर इन्वेस्टिगेशन हमारी चल रही
है। Did not say much. Yesterday it appeared case was getting conclusive. Today it appears no stalemate. He's not saying much. He also reveals out here that Mikhail has given some points and that is being verified right now. Remember, Mikhail had said that he's got some correspondence or video involving Peter Mukerjea and Indrani as well, which he was about to reveal. We asked Peter about it. Peter said, well, let Mikhail prove it. Is that something that has been given there? What is the police really checking and rechecking? Interestingly poised this whole case. What do you make of today's briefing? I found the Mumbai Police Commissioner cautious.
Very cautious. He spoke like one of these politicians who chooses every word.
Every word carefully,
In case he says something wrong.
Yeah.
Which is very strange of a cop.
Yeah.
And Rakesh Mane is a very forthright guy normally. Yeah. So therefore, I don't know this caution.
But it's a very high-profile case.
Yes. But what is troubling me, Arnab, about all this is
something new seems to have come up out here. From what makes it. Yesterday he seemed conclusive. Yesterday he said, I don't know if he said that, but he said we found the motive. Now, today if you watch him, nothing. He's working on new evidence. We're also having this situation where we've not had a confrontation between Indrani and Peter. Okay, what do you make of it? Advaita, quickly, you've got a few minutes on the chat.
I want to make one point. One point.
Briefly, sir, briefly. Because
which is, why did the police not talk to Peter Mukerjea earlier? Why did the television channels talk to Peter Mukerjea?
No, I'm sure they've spoken to Peter.
They spoke later. They had not. Why did they not speak to Mikhail earlier? Why the TV channels?
My information is that Peter wanted to give a statement, and I think that was not accepted by the police. They want more than a statement at that point of time. Now, okay, Advaita wanted to come in. What do you make of this case? Very interestingly poised, Advaita. Advaita and then Shazia. Shazia after Advaita, yeah.
Yes, very quickly. I mean, there isn't a body. I found it interesting that he said it's going to go for DNA sampling tomorrow, but then he went ahead and said that these are Sheena Bora's, the bones that we've recovered. So I really don't know where that's coming from. So I think that's interesting to me. That's something that stood out, because I do feel that based on the evidence that has been coming in, it's really circumstantial, and it really hinges on confessions.
That was a contradiction.
Which is why he put it out there that, you know, this gentleman confessed. And he keeps on harping on that, because it's quite clear that Indrani Mukerjea has not confessed in there. She hasn't cracked it yet.
So once
and I think getting Peter Mukerjea in is probably going to be a way of doing that.
No, Indrani hasn't confessed. Peter has not been not faced Indrani face to face. The DNA test has not been found. And yet the commissioner says that is Sheena Bora's body, when police records are that of simply of an unidentified body. So it appears there is there are some contradictions even in the way police commissioner puts that case. Well, okay, fine. Yes, Shazia.
Yes, that's what I want to. Indeed, there's a contradiction, because he said three things. The first thing that he said, his first few words were, "We found Sheena Bora's body."
Yeah, he says that.
And then he said that we have also got something from Mikhail. But later on he said we found skeletal remains and we need to do the DNA tomorrow. So before DNA testing, he seems sure about the fact that it was Sheena Bora's body, which makes you wonder. It is a contradiction. No. And you expect a senior cop like him to choose his words carefully.
Yeah.
So I don't think that there's a washout here or anything.
Yeah.
I think there is a lot of stuff that he's got there.
See, everybody is...
But the DNA test will only confirm the thing the next day.
I think
at least one thing...
Everybody is sitting face to face.
I was very disappointed actually when he said later on that we'll do the DNA testing tomorrow.
Yeah. You see, everybody is sitting face to face in this. The one person who's not sat face to face with anyone is the person who says, I've been cheated by all of them put together. And that's Peter Mukerjea. I think it would be interesting if the police is able... If the police is... Yeah.
What's disturbing is that he's in no hurry to confront this person that I've been cheated for 15 years.
The normal thinking would be that he would be desperate to confront his wife. He would be desperate to confront Mikhail and this Sanjeev, what is his name? Sanjeev Khanna and this Shamrai, and say, what on earth is going on? All of you people got together to ruin me, to do this to me. So that is not doing so and seeking legal advice instead.
And trying to
I also find it very odd. I also find it very odd the timing of Peter and Indrani moving to London, leaving India. It was around the same time that this girl was murdered.
Is that so?
And strangely, yes, it was approximately the same time, right? Maybe you're better at years and numbers, Arnab, than me. But
no, it was earlier.
They moved around the same time.
Much earlier.
Okay, I'm sorry, I stand corrected. And then they moved back now when they were almost thinking there was no trouble.
No, what is...
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Secondly, there has been talk about honor killing.
Trip to Rome.
That's all right. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Secondly, people are talking about honor killing. I think they were too educated. They were too modern of family to get into honor killing. So there is something more than that. There is something more than that.
It's all money.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's all about money.
It's more than money.
And just about money.
If you say it's only about money, the one person who says it's got nothing to do with money is Peter Mukerjea. Case very interestingly posed.
Peter Mukerjea, I think he's a man who's completely in love, and then he loved to travel. He left India.
It's not about,
apparently
it's about
was in
money.
Thailand. It's also about wanderlust.
Okay, now I'll close this at this point by saying so many inconsistencies in one case. Yesterday, the Mumbai Police Commissioner almost seemed to be on the verge of closing it. Today, the Mumbai Police Commissioner, who's personally leading this whole investigation, interrogating everyone, is looking apprehensive, unsure, and unwilling to point in any one direction. This case is very confounding. Over the weekend, you'll get top-level coverage of every detail here on Times Now, the biggest reporting team on this one news story. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.